your mind. If only
Yeah,
there was
we've never
some way to
tested it.
test it. Yeah.
While we're
Goofy people.
fiddling with the cloaks, let me see if I can detect high magic on them. That will at least tell us something. No.
You suck. You can see how inspirational I am to Freddy.
And let me see the rings as well. No, don't you?
You're horrible at this.
Man, they might be magical. I don't know. I'm not risking it. I'm putting mine there.
Let me check them out.
Oh.
Yes.
Hey. Guess what?
Yes, I'm magic.
Yeah.
How about the other one?
Maybe. Maybe not.
All right, I'll put the cloak and the ring in there too.
Okay.
All right, I better add mine in there too then.
All this shit easily fits
Fine.
in one of the things. I mean, although given this track record, I'd probably rent their own pot, maybe at a different bank. You know, I'm just saying that, you know, he stores fucking dynamite until it sweats itself to death. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep this for the whole season.
Pretty sure it was only in there for a few weeks.
A few weeks.
Yeah.
A few weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway. Okay. All right. So how much is that? Total? Logan, how much money is that?
Body size,
Yeah.
well, they don't really allow upgrades, so you've still got your small personal
Yeah. Okay.
one.
So then how much
And
is the new
then
one?
you've got for $100, so 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
or
I'll go
$100.
with 5 gold then.
Okay. Yeah, they're totally happy. Thank you for being our customer here at the whatever bank it is.
Okay.
We
I
appreciate.
found my note. The ring he had told us was no drop jewelry.
So
I
what is
actually
that?
can't put your ring in there because it won't come off. Good point. Thank you.
Oh.
Take card, Scott.
Oh.
Whoop,
Okay.
Went back on.
So by that logic, we can't lose it then. Surely.
I didn't say that. I said no drop.
Well, if we lose it, that would kind of suck.
I don't argue that it would kind of suck. I'm just saying, you know,
So even if we try to pull it off, it's not gonna come off.
it's no drop.
Well, we're not dropping it; we're removing it.
It's no drop. You haven't played enough MMOs.
No, I don't.
Can't disappear if it's no drop.
It could still be destroyed, to be fair. It's just no drop while you've got it.
Yeah.
I don't see any way around this. If we need to go to that zone, you know, it's fine. All right, let's go to that bar across the street. Get a table in the corner and talk. Rather than in the bank.
No problem. Sheila, give me a luck roll. I'm sick of Freddy's fucking luck.
There we go.
Hot
We'd be
damn,
able
last
to-
corner tables. You notice the other 3 corner tables are each inhabited by a mysterious individual who's wearing a cloak and not talking to anybody.
Will we be able to get our stuff out if we come back without you?
Do you want me to put your names on it?
That'd be nice.
You're beginning to have flashbacks, Freddy.
I'm a benevolent shareholder. I'll put. Wait, do you have IDs for this zone?
They did look at Freddy's IDs and shit
Maybe.
before letting him in.
We had ideas for Guri.
No, for this thing.
Oh, for Beaskin? I looked through my wallet.
Nope.
Cool.
Well, I can't really help you then, can I? Just make sure that you kind of get it out before we're
And that's
done.
the last you ever seen of your shit.
Okay. Alright, so we go to the bar, we sit down, order drinks.
No
blah,
problem.
blah, blah.
Yeah, they bring over drinks, mark off $1. You've got 4 drinks at the table because
So Glenn can pay for that.
25 cents each. With his last $1, that's cold.
Mm-hmm. I paid for storage.
Fine.
Yeah.
Alright,
No.
so
No tip.
The guy takes the 4th drink and just walks off.
okay. So the plan is obviously we'll go there, check out the ship, see if it's still okay. Then we'll need to. Well, I don't need to go over everything we discussed this earlier. Is there anything else that you think we should do before we leave, or do we just want to go there right now?
We'll need to put bottle caps all over our clothes for cameras.
I have my own, so if you need bottle caps, sure.
I've got my cameras in here somewhere.
I'll look through a giant backpack.
You guys hold on to his feet while he's crawling through it looking for shit. It's down here somewhere. God damn it, why does everything go to the bottom? It's not even possible for everything to go to the bottom, etc. How could everything literally be on the bottom, you hear?
Let's see.
Yeah, other than that, what can go wrong?
My biggest concern is money. Because we're gonna need, for various reasons, like parking, building permits for the barbershop, etc., etc. Do we have enough? And by we, I mean, do you have enough?
My cred cards got 1380.
Mine's not about the same. Dana?
I'm looking through that wallet again. That wallet must be about as big as Glenn's sack.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's a big sack. Let's see.
Boop, 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 boop. What were we thinking of doing with the? Where did you want to put the Glenn's? Not Glenn's. Clem's.
On New Rock. So the plan is to basically go to Guri, figure out what the next best rock would be for us to go to. Probably go there first to check it out. Have a look ourselves. If it seems okay, we'll need to secure a plot of land, like lease a plot of land to have permission to build a barbershop. Because I really doubt they'll just let us build it. Like, we just arrive and start building.
Should talk to the builders here and see if they'd even be willing to go there and build for us.
Yeah, that was the other thing we needed to do as well as last time. If they'd be willing to, I mean, it is in their best interest after all. Well, it's in their interest for another zone that they can access. So, I guess while we're here, we should probably go talk to them about it. So yeah, talk to the builders and then we'll go to Guri and check it out.
Quick note, just for your guys' bookkeeping and stuff.
Yeah.
The cloaks themselves are non-magical. The effects sunk into you guys.
That's what I was saying.
I know, but I wanted to let you know I'm decided not to play coy with it, despite your guys' despite you guys getting told shitty information by Freddy and then believing it for reasons I can't figure out.
I didn't know. I thought you had to wear the cloaks.
See?
Okay. So we don't actually need the cloaks then.
They're cool looking.
I mean, I want to keep it. I like it.
Yeah, a memento.
Okay. Cool.
And the rings are no drop. So you have no idea what's going to happen if that will blow up the effects on you or the rings or anything like that when you go to Guri. You have no idea because, you know.
Kind of hard to really test that.
Well, it's easy to test it. It's hard to, you know, not get angry if it blows up. That's the hard part.
Yeah. All right, so let's go talk to the builders then. Logan, since I've already dealt with them once, I believe his name is Herbert or something along the lines. He helped us repair the village dome. Those builders, I'm assuming they also worked on the clans in the embassy.
Oh, those guys. Yeah. Okay, you guys go over and you go looking for them. Let me see where they're at real quick because they are in high demand. I thought you guys were going somewhere entirely different. This is why planning is hard. Let's see. NPCs.
Well, we need builders. We need to ask them, you know.
Need builders.
What, did you say we're going to build a shop on our own?
Right. I have no idea what you're up to. Okay. You go around asking for Herbert, and eventually you get directed to Bert, the contractor, who just glares at you and goes, Bert. No her, just Bert. Bert. Say it.
Hello, Bert.
Say it. That's right.
Yes, hello, Bert.
Say my name.
Bert.
He just nods. Goes, what do you need?
We are going to be relocating the barbershop in Guri over to a different rock because the one that's there currently is going to be sinking into the sun soon. So we're going to be relocating it.
Have you already got the new rock picked out?
No, we're going to be doing that, but before we leave, we wanted to ask you if you and your men would be willing to help us build a barbershop on the new rock. We'll pay for the materials.
I'd rather make one you could put together and take there yourself because that's a dangerous place. They haven't even got a total planet there.
Do you know how we can do that?
Yeah, if you want to give me, 50 gold, we'll start work on one. More gold to follow, and more after that. But yeah, 50 gold will get us started. We can try to make one that you can pretty much assemble and stuff. We'll make the directions in Swedish, that way it works better.
It costs 12 gold to make a cleanse.
Hey, no problem. I mean, we're not going to make one on Guri rocks for 12 gold, but if you can find a cheaper cleanse, go build one. Sure, go get it. You want something new. You want us to make a put together yourself cleanse.
Do you take?
It costs 12 gold if you make a cleanse.
Do you take Lois money?
No, I don't take Boris. I want gold. Solid gold. Solid gold.
I was able to exchange currency with Elwyn before. They have dealings in various zones.
I mean, it will take us a while to make a put together barbershop, but like I said, you give me 50 gold, we'll at least get started.
Would we be able to carry it through a Clems?
Clems? No, too big.
How would we get there?
That's your problem. We'll make it so it can fit in a standard wagon.
Have to load it in a wagon and shadow walk it there.
That's doable.
He just shrugs like, I don't know or care how you get it there. He's like, I'll make it fit in a wagon. The 50 gold is for research, development, construction, plus we're going to want more gold later.
How much?
Depends on how much of a pain in the ass it is, and how quickly he pays, and how quickly you need it, and how quickly we can get the stuff, and how quickly we can get all the people back because they're out drinking from the last job we did, and how quickly we can come up with a new kind of barber shop, and we are not guaranteeing it will actually work. But we'll give you all the pieces and directions in Swedish. If you want, we can translate them into Chinese and then back into English. What?
I asked Freddie if you think it'll work if we put it together differently.
Well, we're not really putting it together differently. It's still going to be a barbershop. It's still going to have the same dimensions, the same materials and all that. It'll just be...
The guy in the background goes...
See? He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're going to try to make it easier to put together because we know you're incompetent.
It'll be like gluing stuff on instead of hammering it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Might mess with something.
Yeah, if we can do this correctly, the only tool you're going to need, we're going to make a weird bent piece of metal that has like 6 sides to it.
Figure out what Clem is in Swedish so you can sell it at IKEA.
We're going to make a new IKEA, he says. Yes, we're going to flat pack everything.
Make my own IKEA. Blackjack. Hookers.
He goes,
Yikes. Might have some confused people looking for housewares.
would you like the housewares or a hooker or some blackjack or maybe some new curtains?
Could you build it in either Sherma or Voris so that we can use a car to then shadow walk it out?
We're going to be using a spaceship.
Well, let me ask you a question, and the answer to the question you asked me will be the same answer that I'll give you. Have you fixed the Clems yet?
It's in the process of being fixed, yes.
So I'm hearing a lot of no.
It works right now.
Yeah, you're not really reassuring me, and I don't trust you anyway.
I can get you over there.
Yeah, I don't want to be dependent on you. If you get the Clems fixed, we'll make it in any zone that Clems normally delivers to. We'd be happy to make it in Shermer. Mm-hmm. In fact, in Shermer, it would cost you a lot more in Shermer than it would here because the materials and stuff cost a lot more there. But the amount of time it'll take to make it will go way down because we can use power tools and shit. Oh, I love some power tools. Get big tool sets. Have you pay for it. I mean, yeah, we can do that. But you gotta actually fix Clems first. None of this fucking conditional shit. I want it actually
What's
fixed.
wrong with Clems?
It's broken. Sometimes people go in there and they fucking don't come back. We've heard reports of drowning. People go to the wrong place.
We
Kind of
fix
playing
that.
some sort of Russian roulette with it. I don't know.
It's in the process of being fixed.
He makes a jerking off motion.
I give Glenn the look.
You give Clem the look? Or Glenn
What look?
It begins looking at you like the kind of smoking, the sultry, smoking eyes and flared nostrils look.
It's in the process.
See, I'm not believing him right now either. Tell you what, if I send one of my guys through and shit, and we're gonna hold 100 gold, and if he doesn't come back, then that goes to his family. That's how we're gonna play that game. Or if he comes back and he says, "Oh, you went to the wrong place," then you'll get half your gold back and told to fuck off. We're not going to do business with you anymore because you're a lying snake. How's that? How confident are you in this fixed thing, Freddy? Are you confident? Do you want to put up your 100 gold? Get out of
I
my
was
shop
told it was
until you go
fixed.
fix shit.
And we used it.
Yeah, I don't trust this Freddy. Like I said, if he wants to put up 100 gold, I'll send one of my guys through. And if he comes back and tells me he went to the right place and all that, yeah, we'll go to Shermer. But otherwise, see, you notice how he's hesitating? That's because he knows he is lying to me, and I know he's lying to me.
It's not that. It's I don't have that.
Snake.
Come talk to me, Freddy.
I walk over to
He
Glenn.
says, "Don't come back for a while to my shop. You're obviously just wanting to get my men killed, and we're not going to have that."
Why are you winking at me? We fixed the clums.
We did, but this time continuum hasn't righted itself.
What does that mean?
It means more. It needs to happen again before it fixes itself completely.
What does that mean?
I have no idea how to word this fucking.
Does not everyone have friendship rings?
Yes, not
That what it
everyone
is?
has friendship rings.
Right, but we all do.
Yes, we do.
So, in our timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly world, clums is fine.
No. Essentially, just so you guys know, you got rid of one of your results from going through clams. You guys will never, just the like, let me see how to phrase it out of game. Anytime there's a majority of ring wearers who are going through clams, even if they're with a non-ring wearer, it's still a random roll, but you guys will never get the underwater clumps because for you guys, the underwater clumps is gone. So
it's still
you
random.
can,
It's just okay.
it's still random. Yeah, but
It's
it
random
lacks the
for the
sudden death.
NPCs.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
totally random for those
For
bastards.
everyone and us, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
We just don't end up underwater.
I was...
yeah, you guys are not going to drown. So you are way ahead of everybody else who hasn't done HH3 yet.
Yeah.
But even stating that, it's not fixed.
Yeah, it's
They
not.
all these guys could end up trapped in the village or trapped
Yeah.
in some other place that you've never even been to or whatever.
Yeah. And so that's not an option.
Okay.
Let's move
Oh,
forward regardless.
yeah. Take a card, Sheila. I like your spunk.
So,
No.
we'd have to...
Moxie.
Get...
They're gonna have to build it here. And they're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Well, you like wanted a retainer and wanted assurances we can't give right now anyway. So we still have some to-do lists to do without having to convince him of anything.
You'd want to get a big-ass vehicle, load...
Ship.
Well, no, I guess that wouldn't work. You can't do the group shadow walk and the targeted shadow walk at the same time, can you?
I don't have that ability yet. I don't even know if it exists. If it
Yeah.
did, it would be off one of the branches that I've successfully developed, and it's not there. So maybe it's a work in progress.
Not everything is logically placed
Yeah.
yet. Or ever will be.
I like that you put the yet, like a,
Well, I wanted to give him
Okay.
some hope, but we both
Yeah.
know that's a lie.
it's at the bottom of the box.
So we can't take them anywhere.
Well, no, they said they said they can build it.
They
You know,
can
the portable one.
build the IKEA version here.
Yeah.
They don't want to deliver.
Then
Yeah, we
we'd
would
have
make them deliver
to
it. Yeah.
we'd have to do the targeted shadow walk.
which in this zone is going to be... I don't even know how we do it, because we can only take 3 living people. And if we have a horse pulling the wagon, that's 1 living thing. So one of us isn't going to be able to go.
Huh.
So we would need to get a car or something and shadow walk it that way.
There is a way actually already in the tree, but you haven't gotten to it because you didn't
Okay.
care. So
Yeah, because they're not willing to.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's just get the barber pole and worry about rebuilding the clumps later.
You do realize we can't leave if we get the barber pole.
What?
How are we going to leave?
take a card, Freddie. I was wondering if anybody would come up with that.
No, I've gone through all that.
I have no idea what you went through. I'm not paying attention to your planning. I don't care about your planning. I care about what your objectives are, because then I can make sure to plan for those myself.
So basically, we would...
I suppose not everybody can tunnel through reality.
Oh, true.
Go, Scott!
That's one way of doing it. Okay, but then how are we gonna get back to Guri eventually? Without a bomb pole.
Targeted shadow walk.
What if the rocks disappeared? We have until the end of the season. I'm pretty sure.
No, we wouldn't have to get back until we're already on the different rock.
So you want to move the ship to the new rock, take the barber pole, and tunnel out.
Basically, could probably be more to it than that, but that's the short version. Hey, if it takes long enough, we won't even need to tunnel out.
I can't fault that kind of logic.
Alright, but okay, so let's say we go to Guri, we find we do our research, we find a suitable rock.
Hey, are you guys going to be jabbering all day or what?
Yes.
Yes,
Can you do it somewhere else?
I walk 5 meters in that direction. So we...
I go
Then
outside.
speak louder.
Glenn wanders off outside.
Thought we were already outside, but
No, you just
we
backed
go
away
outside
from
for
these
real.
guys. They thought you were still talking about like what to do with them, and they were waiting, and then you guys were like, on this other subject, and and they're like, now they're boring us to death, sir. Can we kill them?
Alright,
Alright, we'll go outside.
we might want to do the do-it-yourself clumb someday. You could figure out how much it'll actually cost. That'd be great. See ya.
Bye. They go back to what they were doing.
Okay. Right, so Glenn, the biggest issue we have with moving the ship is we need to pay
He's
for...
over here. The Freddy cards come up.
Hello. I just ignored him and continue. We need to pay for the parking and all the other crap. So we need money.
Money.
So I suggest we maybe go there. We play, hopscotch with Clem until we end up there. And see what's going on with the zone. Or do you have any other ideas?
I bet we could make some money on passenger fares.
You want to be a taxi?
There's got to be a lot of people looking to get off the rock.
Yeah, but how did they get there in the first place? I'm assuming everyone has their own... Oh, no, you're probably right. They probably...
They got dropped off.
Yeah. Fair. If you don't
Somebody
mind letting
stole
some...
their ship, or it
I
blew
like-
up,
I
or
like
got
that Armada was-
repossessed.
I like our motto would be, we've never done this before and we don't know where we're going.
But we're cheap.
Yeah. The mega bus. You know? Like, get on this bus. You'll go to many cities. That's the...
It's like flying Ryanair and saying that you're going to be landing close to London, and it's a 4-day slog through hell to get there.
Yeah. Turbulence the entire time.
Yeah.
Being fallen off.
Drunk. Yeah.
All right.
I like it.
Fine, let me go to the bomb shelter real quick. I need to change back to normal. You might want to wait outside. This might be a bit unsettling.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's good to know yourself.
He goes into the bomb shelter for some alone time.
Let me see if I can change back to normal.
The guards are like, one of the guards is like, hey, have you got $2?
Okay. I changed back to normal.
I can sell you an anti-Freddy shiv.
Is it magic?
No. I made it.
Is that just a picnic fork?
It's like a razor blade mounted into a fucking old toothbrush handle.
Does it say anti-Freddy on it?
That costs extra, he says after some quick thinking.
Yeah, $3.
Alright, Freddy comes out after 2 minutes.
Aha, says everybody.
I pull out my sword from nowhere.
I
got my own shiv.
Give me a willpower roll. Mash the ×5. Lower is better.
Oh, that's a good point. We need to go back to the bank. I forgot. I got back into the bunker room.
Yeah.
You feel around desperately near your butt. And go,
Got it here somewhere.
Is it willpower time?
There it is.
Hold on. Let me see what the magic is here.
Pretty sure it's ×1.
×1. Yeah. Keep going, Scott.
Alright, I take mine out.
Ching. The guy hides his shiv immediately.
I need to also take my trump out. Come on.
And that's last.
There it is.
Oh. Well done. Be sure to take a check in willpower there for Glenn. Freddy has gotten a fumble card, and right, your trump goes away.
That's fine. It's a spare one out of it. Okay.
Cool. And everybody is at plus 30% to hit him. All 4 Freddy guards immediately take.
Right.
They all pimp slap Freddy. They don't know why.
I'm in the bunker. How are they doing that?
Oh, damn it. They look disappointed. 2 of them would have gotten to pimp slap you for 1 point each, and they are disappointed that you've stolen that from them.
Now that I have everything out, I'm gonna go back to the bank real quick. Put my sword in there.
He's escaping! One of the anti-Freddy guards yells as Freddy makes a break for the gate. They charge after him.
I'm just walking out normally.
They go, he's escaping! And they make a break.
Glenn, you might want to put your sword in there as well.
I'm gonna stash it on the ship.
Okay. I'm keeping mine on the
You
sword.
realize the sword that you've got has no scabbard. It's just the sword. Just like the movie Highlander. Glenn sighs deeply as he's holding a naked blade. One of the guards comes up and goes, "You are not Joshua McKay, and you shouldn't have an unsheathed sword."
That's why I'm good.
He says, "I'm going to have to peace bond it." Where's the scabbard?
Um,
All right. He ties it to the side of your head. Done. He says, "You got all this stuff done." You're like, they're strong.
I never said I was getting rid of the scabbard.
Do you have it
It's in my
written down?
backpack.
Do you have it written down?
It is listed on my sheet.
Mine's also listed, but yeah.
Sword and sheath.
Yeah. So I'm going to put mine in the bank. Then I'll go rejoin the other 2.
All right. The anti-Freddy guards glom back onto you. When you come back in the gates, the guards grab you and look at you carefully and go, "You're not Joshua McKay." And you rejoin the others.
Okay. Are we ready to do a bit of research, fellas? Play a bit of merry-go-round with Clem?
Sure.
Okay.
I sheath the sword and put it on my waist.
No problem. You get those guys to help you cut off the peace bonding as the rhino-headed guard watches super neutrally and shit. Even the guy with the shiv gets in on trying to help saw it off of you. He's like,
Yeah.
I gotta use my shiv. All right. So, yeah, you got it sheathed, and the guard's like, that's better. You're not Joshua McKay.
Neither are you.
He looks like he's having an existential crisis for a moment, and then he wanders off.
Are any of us Joshua McKay?
The guards come and check. No. They are not the fucking brightest people, but they will stand guard for hours at a time.
Those are the type of guards you want.
Yeah, you're pretty sure none of them have the brains to try to betray anybody.
All right, let's go to the Clems.
You guys go over to the big stone building which is built surrounding the Clems. The anti-Freddy guards kind of nod at the large contingent of people who are prepared to scream and throw down their weapons and flee should anything bad come from the Clems. They look nervous. It's Freddy, they tell each other. And they're like, no fire!
No fire.
Yeah.
We need to use the Clems, please.
Okay, get ready. Open the gates!
I run in.
Go, 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 go! Glenn's already in.
Get it.
Yeah, I go in.
Close the gates! Clem's like, howdy, what can I do you for? And it's creepy as shit watching the light just going away as he's standing there saying that.
Hot town is
Creepy
A,
as
please.
shit. Where are you going back to?
Buoy.
Them as well?
Yes.
Is anybody not wishing to sit in the barber chair?
That's it.
I'll sit.
You feel the creepiest sensation of just somebody you can't see in complete darkness putting a hot towel over your face. It's just like,
Better than him shaving you in the dark.
You have a good point. Let's see. Since you said it, Freddy, roll a d10.
I think we need a 4, but I can't remember what it was.
Dun, 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 dun,
Damn it.
dun,
It's
dun.
not a 5, that's for sure.
Okay, and right, you guys have the hot towels taken off of you, and you instantly know that you're in Gothic. There's a lot of pretty thin people wandering around. I mean, they're fed better than they were. Some of them are still dressed kind of badly, but there is no obese people in this fucking city. Definitely not. Logan would have died here long ago.
Okay. Hot town is A, please.
Where are you going back to?
Buoy.
Them as well?
Yes.
He once again puts hot towels on your guys' faces and roll a d10, Freddy. 3? You're back in complete darkness and shit with the hot towels being taken off. Shave? You hear like in the darkness.
Hot town is A, please.
Where are you going back to?
Buoy.
Them as well?
Yes.
Hot towels are once again creepily put on in utter darkness. By the way, if you don't think it's creepy, have Scott do that to you sometime. Just put a hot towel on your face in complete darkness. Even with your husband, it'll feel a little weird. So roll a d10, Freddy. You got an 8?
Yeah.
Cool. And you seem to be in St. Louis now. Dun, 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 dun,
Hot
dun.
town is A, please.
Right. He goes through the normal routine. Roll a d10.
Yes, I think that's the one.
And right, you get the hot towels are taken off, and you hear distant explosions, and you see people like running around with weapons and such, and you see like this big blue plasma ball smash into a building nearby, and the building collapses. And Clem's like, "Shave."
Wait, where are we?
Looks like you are in Genovia, the land you call your home. Genovia.
You mean the human Genovia?
Yeah.
The plasma
even-
ball hit a building?
Blue one.
The fuck?
Didn't even know there was a Clem's here.
There is. It's in Melwick.
You are
Okay.
definitely in Melwick. It looks like Melwick seems to be under some sort of siege.
Hot town shade, please.
Where are you going back to?
Take
Groovy.
that plot point.
Groovy.
Them as well?
Yes.
Right. And you
Mine.
see like this fucking ball of fire coming your direction, and you guys are all laying in the same bed. Everybody's dressed in like these black jackets with the silver piping stuff. There are no Clems around, and you all take hot towels off of your face, and you're all laying in the same bed, like 1, 2, 3.
Okay. You do Clem's back to the fucking bunker. Not Clem's, Trump back. This is gonna take a while, isn't it?
Are we in the village?
Yeah.
Do I have
know
a
what?
number badge?
That would be telling.
That would be looking.
Let me see what your number is real quick here. The village. PC's numbers. You are number 65.
By the way,
Scott
did
is
we get
number 56.
Did we get tarot cards? I checked my pockets.
No?
From Melwick's. Has it changed enough
No.
since? No. Okay. Alright. I'm assuming we don't want to be here, so I
No.
pull out.
I would like to perhaps stay and become the old man who plays chess with people.
Ooh.
She's been watching a lot of the fucking prisoner stuff. Congratulations to you.
Checkmate.
Freddy's number 20.
Yes, I am. Alright, I pull out Trump of the bunker.
Okay.
Sure,
I mean,
give
if
me
you
a
wanna
luck
play
roll
chess.
and let's see if it actually works, because I'm sure you'll find a way to break it and you'll just be, no, fine. With Freddy's luck, now you all do have to stand up, you discover, in order to use a trump card. Much as you'd like to lay about in bed, fully clothed all day, and you're all dressed as the village people, and you're still dressed as the village guys when you step through to the bunker, which is great.
I open the door and say, "It's me, Freddy."
This
Hello?
causes a panic and pandemonium. Rhino-headed guards grabbing your noggin, looking deeply into your eyes and telling you you're not Joshua McKay. The anti-Freddy guards come running over and stuff, and yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the Clems.
You guys go back to the Clems,
Oh, where's that what?
and
Where's our real clothing?
as you guys are walking back to the Clems, you just see Bert just sitting there in the chair, lemonade near the Clems. He goes, "Fixed, huh? Yeah.
In the
yeah.
process.
Look at this. Look at that. Yeah.
I was lied to.
Freddy does that.
I didn't.
Never trust
I
a
said it's
Freddy
in the
or a
process.
government."
Why is it my fault?
He goes, "Boys,
Wow.
salute Freddy." And the construction guys just flip him off. The guy goes, "Prepare to open the gate."
It's a new cat call. All right.
Are you going
When you
in?
wake up in the village, where are your real clothes?
I don't know. Do I go back there?
Do I have my backpack?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Oh
I
yeah.
have all that stuff. Just
Yeah,
the
we're
places.
I like it. That means that you were laying down asleep like a turtle.
You see a Glenn. He's on his back. He can't get up without your help. But you're not helping him. Why aren't you helping him? He's got too much shit. I don't care. Yeah. Suffer in the hot sun.
We run into the Clem.
No problem. They crank open the gate, crank it closed again. Clem says, "Howdy, what can I do you for?
Hot down shade, please.
Where are you going back to?"
Move it.
Right.
Yes, them as well.
He Yep, after going through all the appropriate stuff.
Come on, I don't want to
Yeah, it looks like you're back in the...
back in St. Louis, I think.
Hold on a minute.
Let me roll.
Sure.
No, you're back in St. Louis. Or, sorry. No, this time you're in Voris.
The fuck? It change every time?
You're not sure.
I swear last time 8 was St. Louis.
Was.
Okay. So it's super random.
Super duper. So, right, in
Columbus
Boris,
just blew up.
everybody give me a mild sandy roll for Slee Stack Clam.
What number was Genovia?
It was number 4. Well, it might be a different number now, I don't know.
Howdy. Where you going?
It might not be an option anymore.
What can I do you for? Says Slee
We
Stack
haven't
Clam.
gone through all the numbers.
Shaving a haircut, please.
Cool. Did everybody has their
If
Slee
it's
Stack
blue.
maxed?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, yeah, 0 if you make it, so you're okay, Dana. And plus, you're super duper sane, unlike some of the other poor bastard DCs. And no, Slee Stack. Oh, look at Freddy. Ah. Anyway, he says, "Where are you going back to?"
Hurry.
Them is he
Yes.
looks confused, and then he starts over. Howdy, what can I do you for?
Hot towel, shave.
Where are you going back to?
Guri.
Them as well.
Yes.
Hot towels are put on your face. Scott, roll a d10. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
5.
And you're in Gothic again.
For fuck's sake. Alright, we'll do it again.
Right. After going through the stuff, Scott, are you doing it or do you want to try it? No, I guess
3.
you are doing it. And everything's fucking dark again. God damn it.
Dana,
And
you do it.
Me.
right. Dana attempts to crack this one. Dana, give me a d10 roll. Good luck.
7.
Right. And you're in St. Louis.
What? What? We didn't roll a 7 before. Did you fuck up, Logan?
Who knows? It's super random. Don't worry, Guri is one of the numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be fucking funny as shit if it wasn't.
To roll an 11.
A really
So
long session.
Are you gonna have her try it again?
Yeah.
Okay, Dana, go. You can do it.
All of the peoples to Guri.
You guys end up in Guri when she says it that way.
Hey.
All right.
Yay.
At last. Oh yeah,
6.
getting to the adventure seems to be getting harder and harder for some of the PCs, which is wonderful. And let me flip to my Guri notes. I actually prepared for this shit. When you guys get to Guri, after you get out of the clams and look around, you notice that most, like say 70% of the colorful spaceships and people and stuff are gone. However, you do see like the information broker guy who you can pay a bunch of money and he tells you stuff. He's still open for some reason, although it looks like he's working on packing up some of this stuff.
Oh, Corb is still there. Nice. I put my cameras on and everything, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, put those on.
Does Dana
Yeah.
have cameras?
I do. They're bottle caps, though.
That's fine. Believe me, it kind of fits into the fashion where it's like, I want cameras, but I want them to look like bottle caps because I'm going for kind of a weird retro thing. It actually works. Pretty much anything that could be a camera, sure. That's even clever. Take a card. So, yeah.
They're like piles of abandoned stuff anywhere.
No, but there are other people who are like scavengers. They're kind of dressed like the same kind of people you find going through garbage cans and stuff like that. Except these have like floaters and shit with them, and you know they're like looking at different things and arguing about stuff. Seems to be like a pretty well coordinated effort. Maybe like they work a lot of different stuff like this. Almost like it's part of the great cosmic dance.
Yeah. They seem to do this a lot, do they?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The information guy waves.
I wave back at him.
He goes, but he's so far away.
I walk over to him.
He goes, been a long time since I've seen you there, hook guy.
It's been a while, yes. How goes everything, Corb?
He looks impressed that you remember his name. He goes, well, it's been doing pretty good. I'm surprised you guys are still here. And I'm not sure who it was that graffitied your spaceship, but, you know.
Again?
It says, wash me.
Bastards.
What is it written in? Please let it just be.
It's like mud and shit.
All right.
It looks like it's easy to wash off, but yeah, it's the old.
They didn't like.
Is it in
use the
English?
torch.
Yeah, it's actually in 3 different languages. Somebody took the time to write that. You're like,
Pretty educated, trilingual there.
mm-hmm. He says, so where are you going to?
That's what we're here to find out. We're trying to find a new rock.
Ooh, give me some money and I'll give you some options.
I look at Glenn.
How much money?
I'll cut you a special deal, 300, he says. Since it's
Just for the information.
information is worth a lot more than a mere 300 creds, he says, pulling out his reader.
What if we gave you a ride and you cut the price down a little bit?
Got my own ship. Glenn's like, 300 sounds like a good deal to me. And he's like, that's right.
Can't we just look shit up on the computer on our ship?
Oh, sure you can if you don't mind going into the CorpNet. I'm sure that will give you the real deal. You go do that. I totally, he looks at the camera, I totally encourage and endorse anything that Dynamic Corp puts on its internet as being the unfettered truth. He looks at you like,
That's not the name of the corp.
no, he actually knows it, but Logan fucked it
It's
up.
Vortex. It's Vortex.
Vortex, that's it. Your lords and masters. Yeah. And have you ever been on the Vortex's internet before with Glenn?
Yes.
I
It's
know you
very
have.
educational, and I love going on it all the time.
He just nods. Hey, he puts away his reader and keeps packing. He goes, okay.
Glenn,
What?
you gonna do the thing or not?
Okay. Here's some cred.
He pulls out his reader. You guys each put your thing into separate sides. Puts in 300 and comes up. Would you like to pay so and so the sage or hold the sage 300 cred for intangible knowledge or some such?
Did it say Corb the Sage?
Yeah, it calls him the sage. Apparently, he got a sage license.
You got a high opinion of yourself there, buddy.
Damn right, he says.
Okay.
Just
Have
push
you
the
seen
green. The green.
Here you go.
He goes, okay, so you want options on, I'm guessing, what to do with your ship. I've got some options. Now, I notice you seem to be missing your shuttle. If you get the cred, you could either get a new shuttle, or you could get a mining thing, so you go mine asteroids. Take a
We
trip
just
for.
want to go to a new rock called.
I'm giving you what you paid for.
Okay.
I'm giving you knowledge. You should not slap aside knowledge without seeing if it tastes good or not. You don't know what kind of knowledge I'm going to give you. Why are you being such a bad person? Are you impatient?
Don't talk to him.
I
Talk to
hide
me.
behind
You're
it.
right. You're the one who paid for it, he says. Why do I instinctively dislike that life form? He says. Anyway, he says, so assuming you got spacesuits and you get a mining shuttle and stuff, go mine some asteroids, make some big money. It's 2 months out to get to the asteroid belt, and then, your only problem will be the same problem you'll have when leaving this rock, which I'll get to in a second. So that's one of your options. If you wanted to park your spaceship somewhere for storage, a good long-term solution is Kaya's Bulwark. I'll give you the coordinates. It's a high-floating, small rock in the air belt. They call it the cold storage, if you know what I mean, because High floating rock called no. Okay, fine. Giving you fair warning. Any zero mining done there, or pretty much disobeying any of their laws, they have one penalty.
Is it death?
It is death.
Oh.
It's always death. Of course, their tax rate is a bit high, but they do promise security for stored things. So their tax rate's triple. Just everything's times 3 the cost.
Nice.
200% tax.
Oh yeah, that's not bad compared to some of these. The bank there is called Zarkus Best, and of course they don't accept things from the bank here. Let's see. Also, if you're going to take your vessel off this rock, I recommend hiring a couple fighters to escort you. Property of the Vortex Group. You can get them from, to get you to Kaya's Bulwark or wherever, about 100,000 cred. They will give you escort and ensure that you will make it safely to there. Let's see, another option you could have is selling your spaceship. I'm assuming you guys are fluent in Enoch.
I dabble in it every now and then, but no.
Okay, so you're going to be limited to those who just speak English.
I can understand Enoch fluently.
Yeah, not really going to help with bartering, is it? You're going to understand that their price is going up, and they're not going to understand you trying to bring it down, right? So, anyway, not sure how much you get for it. I'm not a merchant, but I can direct you to some people who do buy old ships, stuff like that. Let's see. If you want to explore, now, I've heard rumor, totally unsubstantiated rumor, that should probably be ignored and is only being given here for completeness of the information as in accordance to Chapter 4, Sections 3 through 8. Some people say, possibly erroneously, Wayland Yatuni Corp is actually the ones controlling the pirates, and they've given them letters of marque to take any spaceships and stuff. If they capture you, and you're very fortunate, you'll be taken as slaves. Let's see. But the Zier Financial Institute bank that you probably, if you have banking here, have you guys been banking here? He looks at this cred thing. Yes. You guys are members of, or at least he is a member of Zier Financial Institute. They're going to be going to Wild Moss Plantation. It's a gray, foggy swampland hell of a planet. Getting by the pirates is going to be, of course, the trick, unless you just want to tag along with whenever they leave, which should be in a couple weeks, maybe. Of course, don't fly too close to the bank ship, or they'll think you're trying something special and blow you up.
So, okay.
As far as I see it, those are your main options, depending on what you're wanting to do.
Did you say Zier Financial Institute?
No. Zier Financial Institute.
Yeah. Not Vortex Financial Institute.
No. Totally different corporation than Vortex.
Okay.
Although they, some people say, possibly erroneously, he goes through his whole spiel again to, into his camera. Some people say that they may be part of the same Karetsu.
And what is this swamp planet that they're going to? Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Wild Moss Plantation. It's a rock. It's not too close to here at all. It's pretty rough. Most of the merchants aren't going there. It's just kind of a big swamp planet, and they're sending out people looking for. It's a newer rock, so it's pretty wild. There's bound to be hostile creatures or aliens or stuff like that there. They're going looking for new medicines and stuff, is what I've heard on the grapevine, which may, of course, be totally erroneous.
How's their tax rate?
Depends on whatever they decide to set up. It'll probably be high there. because they're not going to have any amenities and stuff like that, and they're also not going to be until they completely deal with the wildlife and plants and stuff there. They're probably not going to be harvesting zero out of it, so they're going to make a lot less money, and then they'll be looking to make that up. I don't know. I estimate less than 500-600%.
So there's no real rocks.
There's a lot of real rocks. I mean, assuming you get past the pirates, which flying that, you're
Where
not.
can we find one like this one where you can actually trade and not be taxed at unreasonable rates?
Well, what do you define as a reasonable rate? I look at anything under 200% as pretty reasonable.
This rock used to be 10%.
Oh yeah, they were trying to get in traders and stuff here, but some people say, disclaimers, that the corp got greedy and or this rock just didn't have as much Xerin, and they got too much of the flume mined out. Once that happens, you know what happens next.
Yeah.
But are you looking for like a big merchant world or something like that? I mean, there kind of isn't one. The merchants themselves fly around in a swarm. Most of them left a while ago. They usually travel in a big group for mutual defense and stuff. I was really surprised you guys didn't go with them, but like I said, you rarely seem to be around.
So they're not even going to land anywhere?
They land everywhere. They just stay for a period of time and then swarm off to the next profit center. Why stay in one place when you can circulate the air belt?
It sounds like this was the only profit center.
It was good while it lasted, he says.
And where would a knowledgeable person such as yourself go?
Me?